Hi, my name is Paulo Cattaneo. I've been traveling around the world for 8 years, and today I'm going to show you the camping equipment that took me from my around the world trip. So before everybody starts ranting about what's right and what's wrong about this video, let me tell you that there's no perfect setup for motorcycle camping. Whatever is your cup of tea, whatever you want to take with you, it's entirely up to you. And some people just like to camp and stay for a few days, so you definitely need some extra items to carry with you. Other people, they just sleep for the night and then move on to the next destination. So they just need sleeping equipment. So what I've been taking with me in the past 8 years is kind of like the essentials. And definitely there's a best practice that you can apply to your case. Let me show you what's inside this giant loop around the world panniers. Everything that I take with me fits in this 45 liters, including the two external pouches that are like 3.5 liters each. So all the camping equipment stays inside the bag. So the main compartment of the bag, having a waterproof bag inside you can actually remove, helps keep things extra dry and also allows you to clean the bag very easily. So let's see what's inside. Tent. So this is your house, this is where you're going to sleep, and you want something quick to set up because you might have a very limited amount of light, or you don't want anything too big because you want your tent to be in your pannier. This is the most important part. I know it sounds sounds very simple, but some people buy tent with poles that are actually longer than the size of the bag. So we not do that. Just buy a tent, measure the pole, and see they are the same length of your pannier. So I don't like tent with the verandas. I need the pegs to put my tent down. I just put my tent on the floor and just fill up all my stuff here, and riding gear, helmets, and all that. And it keeps the tent down underneath the pegs. I don't want to put the pegs on my waste time to put the pegs in. And so I don't want to clean the pegs. I like this tent because I can just lay it on the ground, put the 3 poles that keep it up, and that's it. Just go to the top, and I'm done. So this is very quick. Be using this for a long time. I have a Denali Vortex 2. I also had a Denali Vortex 3, which is slightly bigger, but the 2 is perfectly fine for a guy's like my size, like 6'3". So definitely one of the best, and my favorite item is the Denali Vortex. So sleeping bag is another one of the subjects that are very sensitive in a way that our people spend a lot of money on sleeping bags. You don't want a sleeping bag that is very bulky. So as you can see, this sleeping bag is comfort rating 2 degrees, which is never really 2 degrees. It's actually probably like 8 degrees, but it's down feathered and it weighs only a kilo. So, and this is again is a Denali Capsule 300. I just bought this because it was very nice and compact, and there's a compression strap so you can use. So it's not really that big, and yeah, you don't spend too much money in this. I'll explain you later why. Just buy whatever sleeping bag you can buy with your money. As far as it's like from 8 to 0 comfort, because usually they come in this size. So this is the most important item for your camp, is your sleeping mattress. This is from Sea to Summit. Very expensive. It's probably at least $250 Australian. Very light. It's probably around like 500 grams. Most important part of your sleeping mat is that it has to be insulated. Don't buy sleeping mats that are not insulated because you're gonna freeze at night. Humidity comes from the ground, and you're gonna be cold regardless of your sleeping bag or anything else. So buy an insulated sleeping mat. The other important part, it has to be at least 6 to 7 centimeters high. So the thickness has to be enough for you to sleep comfortably, laying down like belly up or on the side. Make sure you get a nice sleeping mat. Spend all your money, everything that you have on a nice sleeping mat, because at the end of the day, once you finish riding, you're gonna need it. This is one of the most important items that you're gonna pick with you on a motorcycle camping trip. Space blanket not only is useful in case of emergencies, but also in case you're cold. So if the sleeping bag is not warm enough for you for the night, you can use a space blanket, which is super light. It's probably like 100 grams or something. And you can integrate this in your sleeping bag or put it underneath your sleeping mattress or put it on top of your sleeping bag. I mean, you can work your way around with this such a tiny and simple item to the space blanket or keep yourself warm at night. A torch, indispensable for all situations, not only for camping, but in case you're stuck on the side of the road, you have to work on the bike, there's no light, or you have to go to the toilet and you're in the middle of nowhere and you need a bit of light. You carry anything in your hands. Using your phone sometimes not the best. So a torch. We're pretty much done with the essential that you need to take with you for motorcycle camping. These are the basic items that you need to survive the night. You don't need water, you don't need food, you don't need to cook, you don't need to do anything, you just need to sleep at night, and then you move on to the next destination. So make sure you have this 5 items and you're pretty much good to go. Cooking equipment. So I bought this cooking set pretty much in 2015. Obviously, it's all banged up and it's like crashed and everything. So still survives, still works. And, 2 sets of pots plus a burner is here. And you screws on top. You need a lighter and you're good to go cooking. So this is like probably like $40, $50. And you can buy this anywhere, again, in camping equipment store. And very useful for cooking, boiling water, all that. You don't need to buy the jet fuel, whatever $1 million cooking equipment, because this is just fine. A little extra that I bought recently is a pillow. So it's another Sea to Summit implementary item. Very tiny. I never really bought it because I use like a sweater or like a tank bag to put my head on that zip on. This time I wanted to trick myself and I bought this very expensive $50 cushion, which is very easy to inflate and it's not very bulky, so you can still fit it in the canyon. Wet wipes. You will need wet wipes for cleaning yourself, for cleaning wounds or cleaning dishes. You're gonna need some of this, so definitely take some with you. Not the bulky ones, just the small ones. That would be enough. Okay, this is very unnecessary, but I found it very useful. It's a solar-powered light for your tent. I hang it on top of my tent, and I turn it on. It's like a little, light for my living room. So when I want to stay in the tent at night, I just use this, and it's just enough light to, illuminate everything in tent. Also, it's very good if you want to take photos at night, because it just brighten your tents and it makes your tent visible even at night. And it's like $10. It's solar power, so you charge it during the day. You put this on top of your tech bag, so you're riding and it just charges itself. Camping mug. This is like a camping mug that I've been carrying for like 8 years, again 10 years, and it's a double layer. So if there's the hot content inside, you can actually hold the mug without burning yourself. This is a foldable water tank from Giant. It's super handy. There's 1 gallon and also 2 gallon. Yeah, you fill it from the top. It's a nice temperature. Fill it from like taps and a bottle of water, so like 1 tank. And there's a zipper at the bottom with a little nozzle, so you can work it up on the side. I use it to hook it up on the side of the pannier, or when I'm done, I just hook it on the handlebar like this. Open nozzle, water comes out, and pretty convenient, pretty handy. Beautiful design. All these straps allows you to strap it pretty much everywhere you want, and it's very light. And then when you're back into the city, zip it up, roll it, and you're done. So the other item that I've been taking with me, aside from the cactus canteen, which is the armadillo bag. It's another great item from Giant Loop. This was definitely useful for my latest trip around Australia. There's a fuel cap and a fuel nozzle in this little pouch at the end. You can fill it up and easily carry fuel with you and fill it up when you need it. And when you don't, just undo the cap, slide it back in, and roll it back. Very portable, very useful. I'll be using this for over 5 years, and it's super light. So definitely better than any jerry can plasticky thing that you can strap on the bike and it stays there when you don't need it. So this is what I've been taking with me for over 8 years and cycle camping all over the world, and it's been serving me very well. Again, this item is the most important item that you have to spend money on. Is second, 10th, third, as far as the fits in the pannier, it'd be good. And everything else is really up to you. Thanks again for watching. Please make sure you leave a comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and then I hope to see you on the road.